Hi, good morning, happy Friday, and welcome back for another episode of Good Morning KU. I'm Gabe Daniel.
And I'm Brendan Meeker.
So last weekend we had our homecoming game. Obviously, not the result we wanted.
No.
Did you do anything fun to celebrate?
During the game, I went up to the Oriad, the rooftop, and just hung out up there. There were a lot of people, good vibes. You couldn't see the game, but I still enjoyed myself.
Yeah. I unfortunately worked 11 to 7, so I wasn't able to watch the game because it wasn't televised, so they couldn't put it on at the front register. But, it's okay. Yeah. I mean, there wasn't a lot to look forward to. Anyway.
Are you going to do anything for this weekend?
Actually, yes. We finally have hockey games again. The hockey club has home games finally, so not having to travel on the road. Tonight's their special Hockey Fights Cancer game.
Okay.
So I'm really looking forward to that.
Tell us about that.
So basically, throughout the month of October, we've been trying to campaign and raise money, and all the proceeds for the fundraising we've done go to the American Cancer Society. So we had our car wash the other night, and I think we got around 300 plus from it. So and all of that's going to go towards the American Cancer Society. And we've been selling T-shirts too, and just trying to really build up the hype for tonight's game, just as it has a lot more of a meaning other than just hockey.
Right, for sure.
So with that being said, let's segue more into sports. Did you watch any fun games last weekend?
On Sunday, I watched the Cowboys game against the Patriots. Went into overtime, so it's a pretty good game. What about you?
Cowboys win though?
Yeah, they did.
So are they still them boys?
They are still them boys.
All right. I'm not too big on football, but I do love hockey, obviously. But the St. Louis Blues started off 3-0. They walked in and they took an easy win against the Colorado Avalanche to open up their season, and then they took quite an easy game against Arizona, and then played a really good Vegas team and took that one. So I'm really excited to see what they can do for their home opener on Saturday. Now let's talk about KU sports. Obviously, basketball finally rolling around.
Big 12 Media Day was this week, and Coach Self said he was excited to be back.
Well, first of all, it's good to be out in public and being social, and good seeing most of you guys. But I'm excited. I like our team. I think we've added some experience. We've added some athleticism, hopefully some shooting, and the league was so terrific last year. And of course, with Baylor being the elite of the elite, I think this year's league has an opportunity to be every bit as good as what it has been in the past, and I know everyone's looking forward to that challenge.
While the excitement for basketball starts to build up, we can try and get excited for the football game tomorrow. It might be a little rough because we're playing Oklahoma, but Coach Leipold is really impressed with Caleb Williams, who's getting the start instead of Spencer Rattler.
Right, yeah, we'll see how that goes.
To replace a preseason Heisman favorite who's 15-2 as a starter, who's completing 75% of his passes, you got to be pretty confident this guy's pretty good, and he is. And he creates more things with his legs, and he does some things, and he can, during our open week, I had a chance to catch bits and pieces in the end of their Texas game and how well, he played and they played to rally from a deficit. So, he's a special young player.
Halloween's coming up actually next weekend, and do you have any plans for that, Gabe?
No, I don't, unfortunately. No? Still with hockey commitments, so.
No costume, no plans, nothing?
I might have to get rid of the broadcast uniform and put on the pads.
Okay.
See, that might help.
Nice, yeah.
So, for good food in Lawrence, what places do you love the most?
I got to go with the burger stand. That's probably my number one choice in Lawrence. And Mad Greek's just down the street, so that's also a good one. What about
places. You? I'm a connoisseur for Mexican food, so I love Ponchos.
Okay.
It's a 24/7 drive-through one,
right.
So I go there a lot and I spend a little too much money. But if we're thinking not fast food, burger stand's probably one of the better ones to go.
Have you tried Burrito King?
Yes, I have. It's just a little ways out of the way. So
Yeah.
Now that's all we have. We're going to go ahead and throw it over to Catherine and Bello, who have the news.
Catherine.
And I'm Bella, and this is your Friday Good Morning KU News Update. In national news, Paris Hilton is now getting a bill to crack down on youth facilities, and professional Democrats have decided to work with Hilton in creating new preventatives for abuse of children in facilities for troubled teens.
A China-linked disinformation campaign claimed COVID-19 was spread by lobsters from Maine. This Chinese consul general tweeted that COVID-19 could have been imported to China from the United States through a batch of Maine lobsters. The story was spread through more than 500 fraudulent or hijacked Twitter accounts.
A salmonella outbreak has spread through 37 states, has been linked to Mexican onions. CDC officials have advised people to throw out any onions without stickers or packaging showing where they are from. The infected onions are believed to have come from Chihuahua, Mexico.
In local news, Oliver Hall is scheduled to be demolished in May of 2022. This past summer, the KU student housing began pre-demolition by removing the surrounding Oliver Hall connecting hallways. The project is expected to cost $2.2 million and will be funded by student housing and transportation services.
The KU Student Senate has called for social probation for the Phi Kappa Psi House. This motion comes after an alleged sexual assault claiming toward one of the fraternity members on September 12th. Additionally, the Senate passed a bill to make funding accessible to all campus organizations, including Greek Life.
In sports, the Kansas men's golf team has won their third tournament in a row. The Jayhawks shot 28 under 2 rounds and held a 9-shot lead heading into the final round. The KU golf team is currently ranked 9 in the nation.
It's been more than a week since Kansas soccer lost a 3-2 heartbreaker to Oklahoma, despite goals by sophomore Bree Severns and senior Megan Riley. The rested Jayhawks now sit at 7-9-1 and will play at Texas Tech tonight. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. in Lubbock, Texas.
And finally in the NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs will travel to Nashville to face Derrick Henry and the Tennessee Titans on Sunday at noon. Mahomes and company are coming off a bounce-back win against the Washington football team and hope to extend the win streak in Tennessee.
That's all we have for today, but I did want to talk about the strange Brian Laundrie case. Did you hear they found his remains?
I heard they found his remains, a notebook, and dental records.
Yes, the dental records, I think, is what connected his remains to him, which is insane.
Wow.
And I believe from the reports that have been made that his parents are the ones that found the notebook and the backpack. But I'm very interested to hear more about this case.
And what's in the notebook, right?
Yes, that as well. All right, I think that's all we have for this week, so we will be back with the news with Connor after the short break.
Yeah, I always just clap at this part.
This is where everyone's talking amongst themselves. Do you know how to do it? Do you know how to do it?
Are we supposed to smile?
When do we start? Somebody over here already started.
Can we talk about the piccolo part? It's the most complicated one.
It is. If you listen, you're doing it when the band's not playing.
You have to tell me when it starts. I still don't know.
Here we go. Just clapping now.
No humps.
Nailed it.
I practiced this morning.
Tomorrow was just 2 people.
It has a right and a wrong way of doing it. No. Wrong.
I like my way better.
I don't know how to
1,
do
2,
the
3,
end.
4.
It's just
I don't know the
Sorry.
head.
It's hard by yourself.
Welcome back. We're going to take a look at a few temperatures here. Today's temperature will be, or the high, I'm sorry, will be 70 degrees and the low of 36. And it should be sunny all day, so you shouldn't see any clouds. Tomorrow's temperatures, you'll have a high of 68 and a low of 59. And it'll be pretty cloudy in the morning with a chance of some scattered thunderstorms in the evening. Your KU game day forecast, it should be 54 degrees by tailgate, and it should be cloudy then, but sun should peek through about 11 o'clock when kickoff takes place. It should be 58 degrees when kickoff arrives. Take a look at next week. The rest of the weekend, actually before. You'll have some scattered thunderstorms on Sunday, starting in the early morning around 1 a.m., and then that rain will return next week with some chances of showers and thunderstorms on Tuesday and Wednesday, with temperatures getting down to 40 degrees. That will finish up your weather update for Good Morning KU, and that will also conclude our show. Stick around for the Playmakers at noon for more sports content.